Hey everybody, it's Shitbag Sammy, and can you even guess what? Not really though. I went to work on Sunday, and I was having a little trouble taking a piss. So figured, oh, I got a kidney stone again, because that hasn't happened like 4 or 5 times in my lifetime, and I'm only 31 years old. So we're not sure. Now that's a red herring. We don't know. Anyway, I went to the hospital, where I'm still wearing this. I was discharged yesterday, but I'm still wearing this because I've been out of work for 3 days, so now I gotta go into work tomorrow, or tonight rather, and I'm just gonna be like, I mean, I can't make this up, so they're like sticklers about that kind of shit. Anyway, so I was at work Sunday. I worked for 2 hours, and then I had to take a piss. So I took a piss, and it hurt a lot. I didn't look in the toy bowl. I just looked at my penis, and there was a little drip of blood on there. And some people are stronger than I am. I saw that, and I was like, I'm telling them that I'm leaving. I'm not asking if I can leave. I'm telling them that I'm going home. Yeah, so I told them that, and they're like, please go to the hospital. Because I do this every time, like, something goes wrong with me, and I have to leave work early or something. They're like, just go to your doctor. I'm like, okay, I will. And, the next day I come in, and like, did you go to your doctor? And I'm like, no, I didn't. So I went home, and I was going to wait for a walk-in clinic to open, because it was only at 5:30 in the morning. So the next one opened at 8. So I was going to wait till then. And then all of a sudden, I think what happened is I popped off shot a little BB out of the toy bowl there at work. That's when the blood came. So it must have just passed. But then my kidney became extremely inflamed. So I was like, holy fuck, it feels like somebody's blowing a balloon up inside of me. I'm throwing in the towel. I never do this. I've never called an ambulance in my life. Not for anybody else, or even for me at all. Like, I've never called an ambulance. So I called 911, and I was like, I need an ambulance. And give my address and everything. And they popped up in 2 seconds. My parents had no idea where I was. My family had no idea where I was. They had to call like a bunch of different places, and then they finally figured out where I was. Like, I just gotta do this. This has to happen right now, like immediately. So they took me there, and I kept telling them, and I kept telling the doctors too, like, I'm like, I wouldn't know how to put it, like a severely functioning alcoholic. I can do things, like go out and do, like, I work a job and stuff, but like, I drink more than anybody should drink on a daily basis. And eventually they got the picture, but turns out that didn't really have anything to do with, that's what I thought. I figured, like, oh yeah, it's going to catch up to you soon, John. At the same time, I had only been eating like 1 meal a day, just out of like laziness. So I'm not getting my levels when I went in there, when I went to the emergency room. And this is why I called an ambulance instead of like waking my parents up, say, hey, can you drive me to the emergency room? They'd be sitting there for 3 hours in the same pain. No, I'm taking the fucking trump card. I'm getting a bed right now. I don't give a fuck your bed. I'm getting a bed right now. Survival of the fittest. So anyway, and I have to pay for it in spades, believe me. An ambulance ride is not free. Anyway, I get in there, and they're like, just like flabbergasted. They're like, what, your magnesium levels, your potassium levels, they are way below where they need to be. So we're inviting some new friends to the family. We got some magnesium I got to take every day. Folic acid I have to take every day. Vitamin B1, which is thiamine. If you're lucky enough to have it in full form, oh man, you're having a good day. Because so I have to take one of these every day, which is fine. If you ever have to have thiamine injected into you, just quit. Just look the other way and just think about like unicorns and shit. Like, it fucking sucks. It hurts so bad. and the original nurse gave me morphine. I was like, yeah, I've had morphine before, it works. And I apologize, I'm like kind of drowsy now because I'm actually on morphine and I just smoked a bowl. But anyway, um, she gave me morphine, but it was like a way higher dose than I could ever get my hands on. So she's like, yeah, your head might feel like a balloon for a minute, and then like that actually happened. Like it was like, oh, I kind of understand what you mean. But then like yeah, so that kind of wore off, and then she gave me a tramadol or something like that, something with a T, and that worked, and that numbed everything. And I was like, all right, I'm fine. Let's talk. What are we doing? Um, oh, here's the other thing. I should take Ciproflex, Cipro, and that's an antibiotic. So I also have to take probiotic. It doesn't have what the doctor wanted in it. I told them I had probiotics already, so I didn't end up getting the prescription for it, but that's fine. I don't think that's the end of the world. But bring me in anyway. I'm sitting there for a while. My mother calls. That was awkward. Yeah, I'm in the ER. But I don't know. Just doing whatever I have to do. I tried calling work and stuff, and I was like, I have to go in there tonight, and I have no idea what the fuck they're going to do. Why I'm wearing this. I don't know. You told me to call my doctor. You tell me to call my doctor every time. This time I did it. This is what happens. I'm in a hospital bed for like 30 hours. And the next day I can't even pull all the plugs out of me, so I'm not getting pumped with fucking magnesium and all kinds of other shit, saline, whatever. So then everything's just weak. I feel like a fucking wet pool noodle. That's how it works. Yeah, there's that, and I gotta try to just like eat, three good meals a day, and drink things that are, like don't drink soda, drink like cranberry juice or something, or shit like that, because my levels were it had nothing to do. Miraculously, it had nothing to do with me smoking or drinking. Which doesn't mean that those aren't bad, but they're like way worse than they should ever be. But it's fucking hilarious that I kept pushing that. I was like, you guys realize, right? And like, yeah, we don't see any connections. And the reason the kidney stone is a red herring, I'm pretty sure I popped it out at work because they couldn't find it at all. I gotta go back for like some fucking. I gotta have like a what do you call it? You have like a baby, like an ultrasound. I got an ultrasound on my kidney. Yeah, and I don't know. I'm not gonna say this sucks. This is good. I mean, I get this shit in me. I'm gonna survive, right? But it's fucking like the bill and I don't know. Something happened. I had to get to that point where it was like, all right, John, you have to either you're either gonna die right here. You're gonna like, stop, like kill your pride or whatever. Just go, forget about how much it costs, whatever. Forget that shit. Just go fucking get an ambulance right to the emergency room and take care of yourself. So, still drinking, still smoking, but paying attention to this so I have the right shit in my body so I can function. It's not like I didn't feel fatigue before. It was crazy though. They had like IVs all over, and then they were drawing blood. They drew like 7 things of blood. They would go right here, right here, right here, right here, and then I had an IV on each arm here, another one up here. It's like, what the fuck? I went through like 2 bags of the fucking magnesium. They hook you up to the bag, and I went through like 2 bags of magnesium, 2 bags of fucking potassium. Like, gotta get on this shit. That's like the whole story, really. I can go into detail about the guy who was next to me, or about how the food is just fucking. I came home last night and had a stuffed pepper. So, to put things into perspective, the food was fucking well, but that's what it is. Um, and they had South Park on the TV, which was fun. So, yeah, cheers for the better day. Hopefully, if I can keep up with this shit and just, yeah.